Good afternoon mga kapatid, ako si Bim Santos at ito ang Newsroom 5 Live. Mapanood tayo sa www.news5.com.ph, hashtag Newsroom 5 Live YouTube channel, pati na sa News 5 at News 5 Features Facebook pages. Meron din kaming Instagram na News 5 Features, kaya follow, like, and share. This afternoon kasama natin ang newly crowned queens ng Miss Earth 2018. Thank you for joining us, ladies. Kasama natin, ito sila Miss Earth, Miss Phong Can Nguyen of Vietnam, Miss Earth Fire Melissa Flores of Mexico, Miss Earth Water Valeria Ayos of Colombia, Miss Earth Air Melanie Mader of Austria. Once again, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having us.
So, girls, just a few days after the coronation, how are you guys doing so far? How is life after the coronation night?
For me, I feel really happy, and we have more time to rest and recover after the whole pageant. And especially there is a need to have a more plan for the future.
Yeah, it was a very tough month for us, but now we're very happy to be here, and I feel like I'm still dreaming. I think I didn't really.
Hasn't sunk in
Yeah,
that much.
not yet.
Yes, it just felt like 3 days, and everything is so incredible and exciting. Like I can't say it's like we are still recovering,
Yeah.
but we have activities now, and it's like a dream come true, and
I could
especially
imagine.
because we are together and we can enjoy these days together. So it's incredible.
I feel really happy. I think we deserve it. So we are enjoying now our titles. I think we made each country proud, and that's the best part of this.
And I understand Miss Earth has specific advocacies catered to the environment. Now that you've won your respective titles, how will you push for these specific campaigns or advocacies?
So for me, my advocacy is about the balance of the ecosystem and especially the protection of the water. And I have the project, the environmental project in my hometown, like protecting the water, especially at Mekong Delta, as we collect and sorting the riverine waste. So I still, after the pageant, I continue to run the project, and I'm planning for further expand the project bigger for the whole country if I can.
Great, great.
Yeah, every one of us has their own advocacy. Mine was focusing on the preservation and conservation of the bodies of water. And through our title, we can spread awareness about what's happening around the world, and with different activities like school tours. We also encourage the little ones to take care of the environment, and that they are also already aware that we really need to protect our earth.
That's important. Good ones.
Yes, it is important because now we have these titles, and we have to be like role models for the young generation and for the older people, not just the little ones. So this is like a big platform for all of us to spread a good message and to start continuing with our advocacies. Mine is about the pollution of the air, because my country is one of the biggest problems that we have. But now that I came back to Mexico, I'm going to still like sharing this message and trying to make everyone like start doing this activity to avoid this problem.
Oh, great.
I also think that we as Miss Earth and as elemental queens, we have to be, of course, a role model and give example to everybody who's watching us. My advocacy is to fight against plastic pollution in our oceans, to preserve the marine ecosystems, because I was raised in an archipelago in my country. So for me, it's really important to the preservation of our marine ecosystems, and I will continue doing that work back home. I really enjoy participating in beach cleanups or in different activities to preserve the marine ecosystems.
That's a big problem, plastic pollution, especially even in the Philippines, which is an archipelago. So, Now you have enumerated your specific advocacies. Are there, apart from that you have mentioned, are there, you think, specific environmental issues that you think need to be addressed right now?
I think there are a lot of environmental issues, and each of them is important to stop it. So I don't think that there is one
Just one.
specific one. I think when everything comes together, it's a big mess, and we need to focus on each environmental issue to make it better.
I think maybe in America, especially in South America, we have the Amazon rainforest, and I think it's suffering a lot because of deforestation. And I have heard that in the southeast of Asia happens the same thing with deforestation. So I think that's a really big issue that we must stop.
And for me, I think it's just as Melanie just said, there's so many problems, and I think just each of us have the individual responsibilities, just do small action and to protect the environment, and can make a really big impact.
Great. Do you have big or small advocacy that you want maybe to
Yeah,
focus on?
like you say, one of the biggest problems that we also have is about plastics. We can start with that, and like I can say, it's like big, small things that we can start doing to make a big change. So starting with the plastic is one of the things we can start doing.
Melanie, you're half Filipino, it turns out. Yeah. So marunong ka mag-Tagalog?
Yes,
And 100, you're really fluent in the language?
medyo.
Medyo. So do you think it was an advantage na the pageant was held here? Was there any type of home court advantage that somehow gave you an added edge or boost in terms of confidence sa coronation night?
I mean, yeah, maybe there was a little bit of an advantage because I know the language, and yeah, natutuwa ng mga tao pag nagsasalita ako ng Tagalog, even though I didn't grow up here in the
okay.
Philippines. But I didn't feel that they were treating me any differently. I think we all got the same treatment, and yeah, I mean, I felt more home because of the Filipino crowd, but other than that, I think we all got the same treatment.
Just curious, how were you able to be fluent in the language? This was the language at home? Or,
Well, my first language is German,
Okay.
but in Vienna, in Austria, my mother still spoke to me Tagalog, so
Okay,
I would
okay.
always hear the language, and then when we visited the Philippines, I was able to communicate with my other
Okay.
relatives.
So pag pinapagalita ka niya, Tagalog?
Tagalog,
Ganun ba
oo.
yan?
Pag-
Kaya tawag ka niya ng complete name? Valer ka ayos, mga ganun. Okay. So, for Miss Earth, Water, Colombia, I think, given a chance, I think there was a sort of issue during the Q&A. Given a chance, what would be your final answer to the Q&A? Given a chance in a longer time to answer that question. Question being a millennial, what do you think is the most pressing issue of your generation?
Well, I think I would speak about the same thing about technology, but maybe I will emphasize in the negative aspect to have a voice nowadays in social media, because some of the people use it to hurt or to misread another people. But I'm still proud of being a millennial because I think we have a lot of advantages that other generations didn't have, and we have a lot of useful information. We can, for example, share to other
Yeah.
people. In this case, to share it, environmental awareness. So I think it's good to be a millennial.
Great answer. For Miss Earth, Fire, Melissa.
Yes.
So, turns out you have a psychology background.
Yes.
So, how do you think that would play up in terms of your environmental advocacy? How could you use that edge in terms of your campaigns and advocacies?
Yeah, well, actually, like I'm still still studying psychology. So The first thing I think about starting with my advocacy is to share my advocacy with my career because I always think that the biggest problem or the first problem is us, the humans, because like how we can change or how we can stop the problems that we have is starting with us. Is the solution? It's not the plastic that it comes just like that. It's about us. It's about start with us. So it's about start making conscious and taking awareness about the things we do. So in order on that we can resolve and we can stop all the problems that we have. It's just starting with us. So me as a psychologist, I'm trying and I'm focused on trying to change the mindset of the people and promoting an environmental education and awareness on the problems, on the environmental problems that we have. So it's about us.
It's like the Michael Jackson song, Man in the Mirror, right?
Yes.
So, Miss Earth 2018, you're the first winner from Vietnam.
Yes.
So you're a rock star in your home country now. So, how will you raise your platform and what are the upcoming events that we should watch out during your reign?
That's a big surprise for me because I'm the first Vietnamese that got the crown in Miss Earth. And right now, just like you say, I'm like a rock star in Vietnam. And most of people in Vietnam, they support my advocacy. And I think this is the advantage for me to run my platform, especially for environmental and also charity project. And with the support of Vietnamese or the Vietnamese community and the help of government, I think we can change people's perspective in terms of environment and also can help the elders and the youngest for education, health, and many things in the future.
Just curious, how would that, in terms of projects, would they spend more time in Vietnam or this will be even displaced across other countries? Or?
Yes, it will be in other countries and also Vietnam as well.
Okay, I see. Oh, so we've come to the part of the tongue twister challenge.
Okay.
So we ask you girls to just pick a few of these tongue twisters, of course, in the local dialect. So of course, Valeria has added advantage. Sorry. Melanie has an advantage since she speaks the language, but we just have to make. We just have to make do with that. So maybe we
Do
could.
you have any difficult words to give it to her?
Maybe
Yes, right.
we just hope the most difficult falls on her lap. Okay, so pick one.
Okay, I take this one.
Okay. Okay. So how do we go first? Maybe Miss Vietnam first.
What's that?
Oh my God.
Maybe we could show to the camera and
What's it? I think I picked a
Oh.
difficult one.
I think so too. You could, this is the meaning. English actually means 77 white. 77 white shirts. Yeah, medyo. A bit.
It doesn't have sense.
So you want to have a go at it? Pitong puting pating. Yeah.
Pitong puting pating. Is it correct? Okay, it's your turn.
I think
Sir.
yours was harder.
Yeah.
Bumili ako ng bituan sa butiki.
Bumili ako ng bitukan ng butiki sa butika.
No challenge.
No challenge.
There's no challenge.
Yeah. No challenge.
These ones are hard. Yeah, these ones are hard.
Look.
This one is hard.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
Okay.
the hardest.
Yeah.
Prito.
So-
The whistling white duck fried 77 white rice cakes. Okay.
So,
Let's hear it.
pitong puto ang pumipitong puting pato.
Not bad. Okay.
Okay, mine is so long, so I don't know.
Nakakapagpagabag kapag kinakabag ka. It is disturbing when with gas. Okay. Okay.
Nakakapagbagkabag kapag kinakabag ka.
Not bad. So thank you for being game with the Tongue Twister
Thank
Challenge.
you.
Thank you so much.
So maybe we could have you ladies go one after another, thanking your sponsors and supporters. So who would like to begin? Maybe start from Colombia. Yeah, Colombia, Miss Colombia.
Okay, I would like to thank, first of all, you for having us here, for the
Thank you as
invitation.
well.
And I want to extend a greeting for all the people who support not just me, to all who supports all of us. We are so happy to represent now the Elemental Court. We have been doing a great job, and it has been an amazing journey for all of us.
Well, I want to thank you. One of the people that are supporting us and are receiving as well, like Century Park Hotel. It's like our home, and I feel so thankful with them, and also with the people here in the Philippines that has given us support to all the girls. Thank you so much for it.
Yeah, I would also like to thank Century Park Hotel for taking care of us the whole month. It felt like we were at home, so we didn't miss our home country that much. It was a very nice place to stay. I would also like to thank the Kea family for taking care of me, for supporting me, and to my fairy godmothers, Norm and Frank, who were taking care of my clothes and accessories, and especially to my mother. She traveled from Austria just to see me and to watch me, and I'm very thankful for that.
And for me, just like my friend, I also want to send a big thank for Century Park for treating us like a family. And I want to thank to my family because they're very supportive and they fly from Vietnam to Philippines to watch my coronation night. Also, I want to thank the Carousel Production for really taking care of all the candidates, not only for us. And also, I want to thank for all the team manager that's really take care of us and treating us like their family. Just big thank for everyone.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you also as well, ladies, for joining us this afternoon. All the best on your reign. Wish you all the luck for your campaigns.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you.
Mga kapatid, maraming salamat po. May replay po tayo sa www.news5.com.ph pati na sa News5 at News5 Features Facebook page. Ako po si Bem Santos at ito ang Newsroom 5 Live. Maraming salamat.